At about 3:30 today, our deputies responded to 203 North Ormond Drive in reference to a schizophrenic man who reportedly was not taking his medication and acting erratically in the street and breaking things. When our deputies arrived, they met with the man's father. The father told us that his adult son was in the bedroom and had a knife. Our deputies were in the hallway for about 5 minutes trying to speak with the man when the man suddenly exited the bedroom with a knife and within 1 second tried to stab one of our deputies. He then grabbed the deputy's gun and tried to stab the deputy again. It's at that point our deputy used his service weapon, striking the man several times. We rendered first aid until paramedics arrived, and he was transported to the hospital where he later died. Our deputy was also transported to the hospital and treated for lacerations on the back of his head. We have body-worn camera footage of the incident, which I have viewed. We will release that within 30 days. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement will investigate this and turn their findings over to the state attorney's office. Once that review is complete, we will do our own internal investigation, and the deputy has been placed on paid administrative leave. So that's all we have right now, but can take some questions if you have.
How is the deputy doing? And just to be clear, was he stabbed in the back of the head?
So when the subject tried to stab our deputy several times, the deputy used his service weapon, but the subject kept coming at him. Our deputy fell backwards into a bathtub, and we believe the faucet of the bathtub cut the back of his head. I went to the hospital and spoke with the deputy. He seemed to be okay, maybe a stitch or two, but he's going to be okay.
Jeff, can you kind of describe where this occurred inside the home? So it was in the hallway, it was in the bathroom?
Yeah, so the man was in his bedroom. He exited the bedroom into the hallway and immediately tried to stab our deputy. Then he tried to grab the deputy's gun and tried to stab the deputy again. Our deputy was backing up in the hallway, used his service weapon, but at the same time, the man was on top of him, and he fell backwards into the bathroom, into that bathtub.
And was it this deputy who fell into the bathtub that fired the shots?
That's correct. The man was coming at him with a knife, tried to stab him several times while grabbing his gun, and then eventually fell on top of the deputy into the bathtub.
And did that person ever get a hold of his weapon, or was just trying to grab it?
It looked like he did touch the weapon, yes.
Okay, but he didn't actually take it from the deputy.
He did not take it from the deputy. The deputy was able to use it.
That's the same weapon that he used to shoot that person?
That's correct.
Did the deputy, did he show any signs of trying to attack the deputy earlier on that deputy suspected, or was it just all that happened in just a matter of minutes?
So our deputies, again, I watched the body-worn camera video. Our deputies were in the hallway just talking to the man calmly, asking him to come out. And that guy came out and within 1 second immediately tried to stab the deputy.
Did anybody of the family say that he was trying to harm him or anything of that nature, or was that the first time y'all seen any type of violence?
No, the way we received the call was that he was just acting erratically and he was breaking a bunch of plates in the street.
I know that there are certain sheriff's offices in Central Florida that have programs and people that they're associated with to deal with calls when it comes to people who have mental issues and schizophrenia. Does Orange County have a partnership, and if they do, was that used today, or was anyone else called out?
So we do have a behavioral response unit where a deputy and a clinician respond to certain types of calls. But when these calls are in progress, initially our deputies who are on the road go to assist, and then maybe later sometimes those the specialists are called. But this all happened pretty quickly. The deputies, they were very calm, trying to de-escalate the situation, asking him to come out, and he came out very violently, very quickly, and tried to stab one of our deputies.
Even though these weren't deputies who were part of that behavioral unit, do they still get training on how to deal with these calls?
Correct. So all of our deputies are going through crisis intervention training, and it gives them, the tools to be able to deal with people who may be in mental crisis.
Was this the first time y'all did a mental health call service to the home?
We'll have to get you that. I'm unaware.
How many deputies were inside of the home at the time?
There was at least 3 deputies inside the home from what I saw on the body-worn camera footage.
And then you saw the
Great. He came out of the bedroom holding that knife like that, pointing it right at the deputy, tried to stab the deputy. The deputy had his gun in his hand. Then he tried to grab the gun with one hand and stab the deputy with his other hand.
Sheriff, is this a difficult day for the department? You have one deputy that's punched in the face 20 times, another deputy that, has being stitches on the back of his head. How are you feeling? How's the department feeling?
Yeah, I think this just shows the community what our deputies deal with on an everyday basis. And unfortunately, I've been doing this for 34 years, and I don't think we ever had, 2 deputy involved or 2 officer involved shootings in one day. But it just goes to show you that people are more willing today, I think, based on my experience, to use violence against the police. Right? Earlier today, he literally punched our deputy 20 times. In the face and the head. And this guy, you'll see the body-worn camera footage within 30 days. He clearly tried to kill our deputy.
Sheriff, can you kind of describe what the 911 call was before you said it was breaking place on the street?
Yeah, so according to the 911 call, this was a call about a schizophrenic man who was reportedly not taking his medication and acting erratic behavior. Part of that erratic behavior was that he was breaking stuff, breaking plates in the street, and that's why the father called us. Yeah, well, I'm not positive he was the one who called, but that's the call we received. And again, deputies spoke with the father. I saw the footage. The father was very calm, but said that his adult son was in the bedroom, but he did have a knife.
Was anyone else in the home hurt?
No one else was hurt.